Welcome to Goob's Tech News. This is kind of like the WAN show or the Level 1 Tech News. Pulse Hardware's Tech News, except for it's me, and it's only me, and maybe some birds or a cat, and we talk about the news. So let's get to it. First, Bungie joins Sony Interactive Entertainment. Bungie announces on their blog page that they have partnered with Sony. Sony allegedly wants to help promote growth and help accelerate the game development, or they just want to prevent Microsoft from owning the entire game development industry. The blog goes on to say that we remain in charge of our destiny and that they will get to keep their creative freedoms. I see what they did there. A funny play on words. SteamCharts.com does not indicate any notable changes in active player count, and they remain the 10th most active game on Steam, with 71,900 peak players today. The Verge's Jay Peters says the deal was worth $3.6 billion US dollars, just shadowed by the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion just a few weeks ago. Either way, cheers to Sony and Bungie. Let's see some good game development. Our second story is from February 2nd. The Raspberry Pi Foundation has released the 64-bit architecture of the official Raspberry Pi OS. While you've been able to grab a beta build of this Debian-based operating system for over a year now, if you wanted to address more than 4 gigabytes of memory on your Pi 4, you had to use Ubuntu, but that is no more. Just one day later, on February 3rd, the Foundation tweeted that they had made an update to the official Raspberry Pi Imager application that is used to create a bootable SD card. This update adds functionality to the advanced menu, allowing you to enable SSH access, set a host name, and create user accounts all before the first boot. This is a great move for the less tech-savvy people trying to set up a headless Raspberry Pi. February 3rd was a busy day in the technology and gaming world. Not only did we get the news from the Raspberry Pi Foundation, but NASA has announced that they have begun to calibrate their near-infrared camera instrument on the newly deployed $10 million James Webb Telescope. This telescope launched on Christmas of 2021, and NASA says they have 7 more procedural steps before it is ready for scientific use. They are taking their time on the deployment of this telescope, and good on them. As a space enthusiast, I'm excited to see what kind of images this satellite can produce. Continuing with more news on February 3rd, our fourth story is from SCS Software, the makers of the ever-popular Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. Months ago, they posted about their California Dreamin' campaign to overhaul and rework this core state that is part of the base game installation. We finally get to see some fruits of their labor of the road rework. This is looking good, and I am glad that the users who only have California and Nevada in the base game are getting to see some love and attention. This excludes me because I have all the DLC, and I spend most of my time in Colorado or Wyoming. Our final news is also from February 4th. The Minecraft Twitter announces that they have set a deadline for account migrations. The deadline is March 10th, 2022. They did not make it clear what will happen if you fail to migrate. Besides, and I quote from their page, "You risk not being able to play the game." Microsoft purchased Mojang in 2014, but did not start the legacy account migration until early 2021. You must migrate your username to a Microsoft account, and you can only link one legacy Minecraft username per Microsoft account. So if you have multiple Minecraft user accounts, you'll need more than one Microsoft account. I personally found the migration process to be rather painless, and I own 3 Minecraft user accounts, but I also had to use 3 Microsoft accounts. To wrap up the news, I just wanted to talk about the volatile crypto market that happened last week. Bitcoin just 7 days ago was at $38,777, but appears to be stabilizing around $41,500. On November 12th of 2021, Bitcoin hit its all-time high of $64,400. Solana was about $94 5 days ago, and it's back up to $112 as of now. The all-time high of Solana was $260. And personally, I think this is a pretty cool network and crypto coin. Maybe you should look into it. Maybe I'll do a video about it later. Dogecoin is at 14 cents. 5 days ago, it was at 15 cents. And the all-time high of Dogecoin is 74 cents. And it happened on the night of the Elon Musk Saturday Night Live skit. And that wraps up Goob's Tech News. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to see more next week.